I don't know what I was watching on TV, but I've put it on mute now. Some kind of America's Funniest Videos type thing. But what you're looking at right now is the backwards facing camera on the new iPhone XR. Just look at the freaking picture, man. That's the backwards facing camera. Oh man. They've certainly gone the extra mile on this thing. 64 gigs of internal memory. This is the base model that at&t offers, the iPhone XR. It's huge. It's one of them big fill your pocket type phones with the giant screen on it. And one of the other preliminary things I have to comment on is the battery. The battery is fucking phenomenal. But anyways, don't have much time to do a little live stream this morning. Thought I might give her an opportunity for my friends to chat and everything. The new donate email is Acadian Mariculture at iCloud.com. Wanted to make sure I got that up here on a new video. I'm going to be going to that church a lot more often these days. And I intend to do some more live streams. Every time that preacher gets preaching good, I'm going to let y'all hear it. Because he's good at what he does, man. You know, I don't often say this, but I hope he actually collects a decent salary, because he is that good of a preacher. He's a savant as far as preachers go. He got a photographic memory. Just has an amazing memory for biblical passages, scriptures. And it's more than that. You know, y'all know when I get on a rant, when the Holy Ghost is just pouring through me, you know, and I just can't even stop what I'm saying. And he was just in that vibe up there in the pulpit, just preaching up a storm. Just, you could tell that there was no hesitation, no stopping to think. Just the word of God pouring right out of his mouth. It was great. And man, Sunday morning, that was the Sunday evening service that y'all got to see, obviously, if you know my time zone. But that Sunday morning service, man, he had me in tears. Like, I don't know if my people up there talked to him about me and knew that I was going to need a message just like that. But you know you're at the right church when it seems like they're preaching right to you, man. And he was talking about giving thankfulness and praising God, even when it's all you have. And no matter how much suffering you go through, God doesn't let you suffer any more than you can handle. And that's the word I live by, man. No matter what your feelings might be at the time, you know. As a child of God, you have a commitment to do God's work and to carry out God's will in your life. No matter who does what or says what about you. And drop it on the baby's face. Okay, sorry. This is stupid, irresponsible parent videos going on now. I can't even fucking pay attention. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I'm glad I was never one of those parents. I don't remember the last time I accidentally threw a kid or something. Anyways. But speaking of responsible parents, if there's any parents that want to upgrade their phone and say you might have an iPhone SE from T-Mobile or whoever it is your carrier is, if they have that little tiny iPhone, that's a good phone. It's nice. It's stable. Doesn't mess up like an Android. But give that one to your kids, man, because the new iPhone XR is phenomenal. That whole live stream yesterday didn't take. Let me put it this way. I didn't charge my battery fully. It was only at like 90 something percent, 94, 95%. And I took that out there and I did that 30-minute long live stream. And I've been, sending text messages. I've made several phone calls, received several phone calls. I woke up this morning and I had 75% of the battery remaining still. I could have gone the whole day without charging. I plugged it in to charge right now, but y'all saw the picture quality for yourselves. I was able to zoom in from across the room, and it was barely pixeling. The streaming quality for live streams is definitely improved. They've added some sort of data burst algorithm to it. It seems to be smoothing out the video response. But unfortunately for me, I got an iPhone SE that I would like to give away, but I'm not able to give it away. But oh well. I guess it can wait until the dust settles or whatever. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty obvious that I wouldn't want anyone, going around with a cracked cell phone screen. So if you want to upgrade, go ahead and upgrade. This iPhone XR, like, if this is the base model, I can only wonder at how good those other ones perform. Like, what's left to do? It's got the giant screen. It's got plenty of memory. It's got a backwards-facing camera that looks like this. Whoa. Anyways, I'm happy to be back with AT&T. That was my carrier for a long time. I had a plan with them for a while, and then I had a legacy Go phone plan that was sort of like a cross between a Go phone plan and a monthly plan, just with no contract. But it was more of a pay like a contract kind of thing. But now I'm on unlimited talk, unlimited data, unlimited everything. And it's about $100, $104 a month. I haven't got my bill yet. I'm expecting it to be about 120 with the taxes and everything. And it's like $49 a month for the service, $25 a month for the phone, and then monthly for the insurance, and then plus all the taxes. So don't expect it to be, as advertised, $49 a month. That's like if you have a phone that you're switching over and you don't want insurance, you're not paying monthly on a plan. And you're still going to get tax charges on that. But that's the same with any carrier. So, it doesn't make one business not shitty just because the rest of them are doing it. But it is par for the course, as it were. Anyways, I was hoping to say hello to my friends in the chats today, but I didn't want to leave this live stream going too long. I'm going to wind up talking about my feelings and stuff. I need to fix my house clock because it's still an hour behind. We are now in spring forward mode. So I, instead of automatically waking up at 5 a.m., I've woken up automatically at 6 a.m. the past few days. And my new push-up routine is getting me able to sleep 8 hours without my back hurting because of the muscle staying swollen up, That muscle stretching me out in my sleep. And that's making me able to actually sleep longer than I've ever freaking slept before. So that's cool, right? And then there's, of course, the happy pills. Been taking these twice a day. I don't know if I should give a review of it. Can you give a review of medication? How about let's do a review of whether or not you can medicate someone while they're experiencing trauma? Yeah, why don't I just touch on that for a second while I'm here? If someone is Misha, if someone is a Misha, hi honey. Come here. Come here, honey. You talking about my legs? Misha, can you get your ass out the camera? Okay. Talk about a view on that backwards facing camera, though. But yeah, medicating someone is almost as bad as just generally interfering with someone during a time of trauma, especially a legally actionable time of trauma, or a legally action required type of trauma. Legal action required, yeah. I don't need to give any more specifics, I guess. But it's basically like telling somebody that they need to get drunk when they have problems. Medicating someone during a traumatic event is more likely to cause addiction than it is to actually help anything. I, for instance, since receiving my new medications, have been having the urge to go to the bar. My anxiety med, the one that I take as needed, makes me feel genuinely drunk. Like it's got a real drowsy antihistamine type effect on it. And I was kind of worried that I was making a bad decision when I was going in there to get my new iPhone. But I am certainly glad I did. And I've got at&t internet service coming soon, so I should be able to get back on my laptop, on y'all's laptop, the channel's laptop. The channel bought and paid for the laptop for channel use, so that's what it's for. But if I have any regular viewers here that would like to know some status on the business planning updates, it is now once again safe, relatively safe, to be a Patreon supporter. I am certainly back focused on everything and making significant progress. The reason my laptop's got me thinking of it is because, on the one hand, I should be making a PowerPoint presentation for these investors that I'm about to just have sitting in a room listening to my pitch. Some big business owners here in Louisiana. Like I'm gonna have my chance at a Shark Tank like scenario with local Louisiana investors, and it's all thanks to me going to that church, man. Laney, stop fucking up the couch. But I've got this guy who's a lot like me. One of the guys who just scored off the charts on the ASFAB. Could do whatever the hell he wanted. And he's been through a divorce. He's been through a lot of the same stuff that I'm going through right now. He bought me dinner last night. Went to IHOP. I got 2 different fucking entrees. I've been eating like a horse. But anyways, this guy here, he's advising me on how to formulate the pitch for the investors, because they're already looking at some specifics as far as things that they want to invest in. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Salty. No notification for the iPhone review stream, huh? Well, that sucks to be at&t, because this is a hell of a positive review on this new iPhone. Let me put it this way, y'all. I'm already starting to try to like decide on what type of limousine I'd like to be driven around in. Yeah, this is going somewhere. This is definitely going somewhere. My family has been very helpful through all this, and I'm hoping to get to the point very soon where I won't need their help. But they're all proud of me for taking medications that I don't really need. I'm mostly taking them just to give it a chance to adjust in my system. But I've been feeling like an idiot on this stuff. Been having memory problems, been having attention span problems, more so than usual. I'm on Rispinol, 2 milligrams. That's it. No antipsychotic, no anti-hallucinogenic type freaking meds. I don't have anything but what they call stress-induced psychosis. I am not manic, I am not schizophrenic, I am not bipolar, I'm not manically depressed. Manic depressive is different than what I am. I'm manic as in I suffer from mania, as in I commit really strongly to different ideas and concepts. But having intellectual mania and chemical mania are different things. Suffice to say, while I was hospitalized, I wasn't showing mood swings, because I don't really have mood swings. I'm a very stable person. I just like to be melodramatic on my live streams. Where would I get the idea that that would make one successful? Could it be Alex Jones? Hmm? You gonna call a preacher manic depressive for getting loud when he gets meaningful? That's as bipolar as I get, man. I preach about something, I might get into what I'm preaching about. If you're gonna call me crazy, you might as well call every good preacher crazy. You certainly want to call every good YouTube personality crazy. I'm not saying that YouTube personalities aren't crazy. I'm not saying that I'm not quote unquote crazy by conventional means. But medically, diagnosably, crazy, not me. That's why these meds are, I don't know. They're a nice crutch to lean on. But I don't see them as a long-term solution. I'm just going to take them until they stop being effective. Could be years, could be months. More than likely it's going to be a couple years. But if I'd have had these guys back when I needed medication, back when just my life was so unstable that the instability of my life was making my own thoughts unmanageable, this would have at least reduced my stress. And that's the big thing that these things are doing for me. They're reducing the amount of stress that I feel. And that's good. As long as I'm stressed out, I'm going to keep taking them. But once I get successful, I'll still probably have the same iPhone, because I don't see any need for a better iPhone than this. If I stay on iPhone. I'll probably hopefully have this phone until I release my own phone. And yes, one of the plans is regarding a cell phone that I have designed to be modularly upgradable. Built like the old school Asus and Acer build a laptop kids. Only with a much more thoughtful interface as far as the physical connections go. And as far as the software goes. And I personally can't wait to sell my product to the different manufacturers, including Apple. Because there's going to be a niche for it. I'm not under any illusions that everybody's going to want to have an upgradable cell phone. Some people are just going to want to buy a new phone. But all those people that have keyboards, all those people that miss having keyboards, all the people that bought the phones with the keyboards, and probably more than that, are going to want my new cell phone. Not only because you can have a keyboard, but my keyboard is uninstallable. So you can have a normal thin phone for a night out, or you can have a keyboard when you need a keyboard for work or whatever. Doesn't take but 5 seconds to switch out. Pop, 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 and you're done. Tell me that doesn't sound nice. Same thing with a bigger screen. My default screen is going to be smaller than this screen here on an iPhone, but I'm going to have a bigger screen available that's slightly bigger than this screen. And then I'm going to have a full 10-inch tablet type screen that you can just pop, 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 and it's your cell phone. And we're going to have everything from binoculars to subwoofers, chip card readers, inventory scanners, retail scanners, biomedical scanners, binoculars, monoculars, infrared vision, subwoofers, stereo mid-range speakers. I even invented the world's smallest cash drawer that attaches to a cell phone. And still allows you to fit it into a baggy pocket on some Dockers. Imagine that, a little mini safe that operates just like a cash drawer with the sections for the different bills and everything. They can fit in your pocket like a giant fat wallet. And that with a chip card reader and a keyboard and the screen and the CPU can all fit in your pocket. In that case, it'd be one that's taller than it is wide, but it still fits in your pocket. A big baggy pocket nonetheless, but a big baggy pocket, but a pocket nonetheless. And this new phone just kind of makes me more focused on the market. Like, I want people to get my phone and be as happy with it or happier than I am with this new iPhone. This new iPhone is really freaking nice. I mean, backwards facing camera, y'all. Backwards facing. That's just crazy. And I'm hoping that once I get this preliminary pitch out of the way, I'll be on a quick path to getting something better established. What I can't decide on is how I'm gonna basically make things focused enough. Because these guys they're really into the floodproof building thing. I mean, it's exactly what they've been looking for, these investors that I get to meet with. It's exactly what they've been looking for. But at the same time, I've got bigger fish to fry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have kind of a PowerPoint on poster board. Because as you know, I don't have any confidence in my in my laptop as far as cybersecurity goes. So I can't just go make a PowerPoint presentation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a slideshow with poster boards, big fucking poster boards. Starting with just the flood-proof buildings and how we build capital from there. But at the same time, I do want to feel out the prospects. Anyway, hi Misha, what you doing, honey? I got a lady on my lap. Misha, you coming up? Come on, honey. Anyways, so I'm really excited. As excited as I can be for having 2 freaking IHOP dinners last night. I had the freaking sliders and the biscuits and gravy. And they brought me an extra thing of pancakes that I didn't even know came with the biscuits and gravy. And I ate most of all of it. I'm still stuffed. But my appetite is picking up with all these push-ups I'm doing. I did the full 240 day before yesterday. I did 100 yesterday. That's my off day. So I'm just doing like sporadic push-ups on the off day. And then I'm doing 240 push-ups every other day. You want to try to take an off day between your big workouts. You know, you don't want to work out the full amount every day. You want to do like more like warm-up type exercises on the off days. And that helps your body heal, you know, so you can actually grow the muscle. My long-ass bean pole arms are starting to get some shape to them. Being 6'3", it's not exactly easy to put on weight. Yeah, I tell you what though, man. If you're gonna get biscuits and gravy, don't get them from IHOP. Their biscuits and gravy suck. They serve little sausage links with just like fucking pepper gravy. They don't put the sausage all chopped up in the gravy like they're supposed to. But anyways, I think it is now Bob Evans. Don't know what that is. If that's around here, I haven't seen it. But yeah, sausage, biscuits, and gravy. The biscuits and sausage gravy is what it's really supposed to be. It's supposed to have the sausage all chopped up inside the gravy. And the way they did it was just wrong, making me eat sausage links and then just biscuits with plain fucking white gravy. Like, well, what the hell? Yeah, that sounds like a Midwest thing. Anyways, the moral of the story is if someone has the potential to be a billionaire, it's a good idea to be supportive. And I thank you guys for all your support, even though it's not just based on the potential of being a billionaire, you know. I'm just, mentioning the obvious for those who are informed. And I'm glad you guys stuck around. Through thick and thin, y'all been my friends. That means a lot. And don't think for a second that I'm going to stop broadcasting once I'm living in $1 million house. No, I'm taking y'all there with me. And in fact, I'm probably going to wind up sending y'all plane tickets. But I'm going to wait until I have like a personal assistant to do that shit for me because that sounds complicated. uh, anyways, gonna have another service tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to it. Today I have a long meeting with lawyers planned, starting with a phone call I'll be making shortly. And I'm gonna go see about a job right quick. I think even if I do make it, I'm probably gonna wind up staying at this grocery store if they hire me because I like doing stock. Getting paid to work out has its fucking benefits. And there's my first 20 for the day. Whew. 20 push-ups is starting to get easy. How about that? That's as easy as it was to do 10 2 weeks ago. Whew. And my heart's starting to feel more healthy. Used to be I'd get some really bad throb kind of heartbeats after that. My back's getting more healthy. Still ain't no good side to side, but my lifting ability is getting better. And just being able to sleep. Oh wow, what an amazing concept, being able to actually sleep. I was trying to reach around my back like this to scratch it, and I can't get I'm not skinny enough anymore. I've got this fucking giant muscle underneath my shoulder blades forming. I can't I gotta scratch my back in different ways now. 'Cause my back is bigger. Anyways, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, huh? That's I'm gonna need to hire a professional back scratcher. How about that? Because if I keep working out, I'm not gonna have all the advantages of a fucking skinny guy. And I still feel like I sound drunk when I talk right now. These medications, they make me feel like I'm slurring my speech and shit. Anyway. Well, Salty, hurry back, man, because I'm about to wrap this up here. I got to get my day started. Got to go meet up with the lovely manager of Winn-Dixie. And I'm going to go ahead and pass by Rouse's while I'm at it. And I don't know, hopefully I won't wind up working at Walmart. I know one thing. Making your own coffee for just you in the morning is the birds. It's for the birds. It sucks. I don't like making coffee for just me in the morning. So, I've been going to the grocery store, getting my coffee there. They got free coffee, community coffee, damn good community coffee too. And if you can have free coffee, fuck it, get some free coffee. That's one reason why I want to work at Rouse's a little more than I want to work at Winn-Dixie. They got better coffee. But let me just give you all an idea of why I like working at a grocery store. Okay? You never have to leave for your lunch break. That's $50 a week in gas. Right there. Chances are your grocery store is closer to you than a lot of different jobs you might have to commute for. So if you're cutting down on a commute, there's another $50 a week in gas. And then you got free food sometimes. When something gets damaged, it'll get left in the break room. You should not steal from your employer. I don't take shit off the shelf and eat it like a lot of my coworkers in the past have done. Because there's ample opportunities to save money on food, especially relative to fast food. If you're getting your food at a grocery store as opposed to fucking McDonald's, you're paying $2, maybe $3 for a meal, as opposed to $7 to $8 for fast food. And then you add free coffee to that, and that's another $50 a week you're saving. And then there's the medical and dental and vision benefits that come with being a full-time employee. And the fact that grocery stores are very big employers and can give you a tremendous discount as far as group buy-in goes. And guess what? That can still save you up to another $50 a week. So when you wind up getting a $300 a week check, it's actually more than like a $500 a week check. And time is money when it comes to getting the groceries for your own household. Being able to just clock out and then go and shop at your work before you go home. You know where everything is. Doesn't take any time at all to shop at your own fucking grocery store. And if it's one of the few places that'll give you an employee discount, oh, even better. So if you're someone who doesn't like to waste gas feeding yourself, the grocery store is for you. If you like having a community and family type environment with a lot of different people to tell good morning to every morning, a grocery store is the right kind of place for you. Oh wow. I just danced for Leo. Huh. If you're looking to make a lot of money in short hours, grocery store is not the right place for you. But what you have at a grocery store is stability. If you're not someone who likes to fuck around on the clock, you are guaranteed to have a job. No matter what the economic situation is in the country or county or wherever it is you live, you get yourself a grocery job. Everybody's got to eat. And it is not very often these days, since Walmarts have basically, Walmarts have gone everywhere that Walmarts are going to go, you know. There's not a lot of risk of getting laid off because a grocery store is going to shut down. You know? Stability. Emotional, financial stability. Social stability. You make a lot of friends there. A lot of different types of people to choose from as far as friends goes. And, if you like working with people and you're good with money and you don't get stressed out easy, fucking cashier at a grocery store is a good job. You got room for advancement there if you want to advance. But, and also it looks good on a resume. But if you don't like working with people, if you want to just be left the fuck alone to do your job, not have to answer phones, that kind of thing. Oh, stock is great. Stock is wonderful. Anyways, so let me fix my hairs right quick. Since I got my mirror right here. There we go. And that's how I brush my hair in the morning. In fact, I might give myself a little haircut today before I go out and get started. Should I keep growing the beard or should I just shave it off again? For now. I'm going to grow the beard eventually. But between having to do the job interview thing, between the job interviews and court, I don't know. Is this court friendly? It's almost big enough to tug on. That's what I really need, is just something I can tug on. Because I like to do this while I think. And not having the big beard to go like this with. Oh, I mean, some do, some don't. Around here, you can seem like a redneck if you have a beard. I don't want to seem like a redneck. I'm not a redneck. Yep, definitely not a redneck. Anyways. Hell of a view, though, man. For the backwards facing camera, I'm like in high def and shit. Still not sure how I feel about, like, on the screen here, it goes like this for the little audio input thing. That kind of affects the movie performance. But you get a wider overall screen. I suppose that is why they do it. Make it look and feel bigger. So, anyways, I guess that's going to be all for now. I thank everybody for hanging out and sending your support at Acadian Mariculture at iCloud.com. I will let everybody know once the easy reefers and stuff is resecured again. I just don't know at this point. But Patreon is gonna be okay. But I'd prefer right now that Patreon didn't get their like 20% cut that they take out. They take out a lot of money before they send me that money. So, direct support for now would be really appreciated. I am going to be talking to the lawyer presently. So, whatever y'all can send is going to go straight to him to protect my ass and my assets, what little I have left. Anyways, I thank everyone for watching. Thank you for your continued support and patronage and patriotism and patronizing me occasionally. And y'all take it easy. Don't take it all. Don't forget to click the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not a subscriber. And if you are a subscriber, I think you will agree. This is the most raw, epic, real fucking channel on YouTube. And if nothing else, when you share the links